Just waiting for this to go live. Oh, and here we are. And welcome to Saber Duel Gaming, where we always take the high ground. At least I think it's live. Would appear so. Yeah, there we are. Definitely. And just in case, welcome to Saber Duel Gaming, where we always take the high ground. And welcome to our third and final stream in our little run of using FIFA 22 to do a World Cup tournament for the England women's team, and a World Cup tournament for the women's teams in general. I am playing as England because I am English. Now, the situation as it stands, and feel free to go back and check out the previous streams for some very exciting action and goals. But England have made it to the semi-finals where we are playing Canada. The finals will be against, whether it be England or Canada, the United States, who are the heavy favourites in the whole tournament, or Australia. Either way, this has got some big connotations, national history-wise. England, Australia, England, America. Canada, America, maybe not so much between Canada and Australia that I'm aware of, but yeah, this is looking huge. And as promised, I have increased the difficulty a little bit. I had been playing it on amateur. I have increased it to semi-pro, even if it makes my stream a disaster. For those that don't know, this is my first time playing FIFA 22 doing this tournament. I have the most recent one I played prior to that was FIFA 19, which I also hadn't played for a good long while. So, yeah, we are going to go straight in now to the semi-finals, and assuming all is well, we are going to stick with it, hopefully with England in the finals. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see if I make any management changes. I have to bear in mind a final. That said, there's no point saving players for a game, and you don't make it to it. So, yeah. Let's keep. I think we're going to stick with as it is for now. That's about our best team. Yeah, here we go. Hopefully we can put Canada to one side and make it to the final anyway. Yeah, let's skip through that. Thank you, Tony Jove. Yes, indeed. Come on, England.
Well, it's always a great privilege to be coming to you from the home of football. We're at Wembley Stadium. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And only 4 teams are left in this cup competition. We're at the semi-final stage. It's England versus Canada.
Well, Derek, semi-finals are usually tense affairs. The winners can look forward to a great occasion in the final. The losers are completely forgotten. The contrast in emotions is immense. Let's hope it's a semi-final that everybody remembers.
Leaves the pitch fit and well. Yeah, hopefully an enjoyable game all round. I am going to hope England win, but I am going to say it on record, assuming they do a third place playoff, which I don't see why they wouldn't. I'm going to hope that Sweden wins that so they can go home with their heads held high. Okay. There's a big game feel here. Some intense looks on the faces of these pre-rendered models.
The England first 11.
Okay,
well, 3-5-2 is a good system only if you have top-class wing-backs, because they have such a key role. They have to cover the whole length of the field, both with and without the ball.
And we are going for a tight game. England in the last round had a much tougher time than they had been having.
England using width to good effect here.
They were smashing more than 5 goals a game.
In field here.
This time
keeping the opposition
not going to be that easy.
With that splendid challenge.
The Netherlands. I believe it was 4-2. If I remember right.
Christine Sinclair.
Canada are
Buchanan.
Absolutely slicing.
Tremendous ball played through.
Surely she's offside.
And possibilities here. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there
and
to
it's an early scare.
It has gone
my
over
word.
the touchline for what will be a throw.
Increasing the difficulty was going to be a risk, but had to try and make it a
no let up, plenty of pressure.
Reasonable challenge, and especially given the round.
This attack looks highly promising.
High up now. And she whipped
Chance
it in.
to play it in.
Yes, she
not quite accurate enough. Off the post. And it's going to be a goal kick.
If it was
here.
a little bit further back, it might have been a goal. It just... I think, well, she wasn't going for goal, I don't think. I think she was going just to get a cross in, but still. Hoofing it forwards.
Sophie Schmidt. Heitema. Lawrence. Firing is in.
Oh my word.
And no way through.
Solid strike and a solid block.
And it is going to be a goal kick.
Canada are putting the pressure on from the start here. This is not the game that the Lionesses would have been hoping for. And especially not with a tough final challenge ahead of them if they do make it through this.
Must take the lead here.
And a great clearance. Canada are absolutely imperious at the back.
Gives it a go.
Good block again. Both teams are having to play a very solid defensive game because both teams
they all know their roles as they apply the pressure. And England pushing forward with options available.
The hardest hitting game we've seen so far. Can we get a shot off early? Oh, it just hits the side
net. In terms of finding the target.
England would have wanted better from there. That was probably their best opportunity so far. They're trying to get. They don't want to sort of have to run
Adriana
through the
Leon.
middle because England are just breaking
now
it
with
down
Sinclair.
too much there. What they want to do is
Fleming.
just goof it up and try and get to their forwards.
Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity.
Oh my word.
Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation.
And no one in a white shirt came close to that. Goalkeeper did okay, went the right way and may have got a hand, did get a hand to it. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah. But overall.
And over it comes.
The defence
pretty comfortable piece of defending.
With that. It rolls out for a throw in.
Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in.
Poor control of the ball. This is not
Very
what we were expecting from the England team. They are struggling a lot more in this game, but they are holding their own in it.
To open up the defence.
Certainly 50-50.
And they deal with the threat this time.
Canada is so solid at the back, though. England at times look a bit sloppy at the back.
Can someone get on the end of this?
Risky.
Well, the timing was good, but the attempt too high.
Canada looks solid, I'd say that though. That header came very close to going in. This time they're playing it a little bit shorter.
Sophie Schmidt.
I suppose they've got to mix it up a little bit. They can't do the same thing consistently. And
Adriana Leon.
They do have to mix things up.
And the flag has gone up. Offside.
That is offside. England will not want this to go to penalties. I certainly, as a player, cannot take penalties to save my life.
And foul it is
better
then.
at penalties in real life than I am in the game. I'm not that good in real life. Okay. Puts it in there. Oh! She went for
be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball.
Fabulous overhead shot, but didn't happen. Oh my word, a little back pass to the keeper. That was dangerous.
Doesn't want to give it away.
Oh my word. Oh, how's that not been a goal? Oh my word, what have we seen here?
Well, they can all calm down now, Derek. They've got away with that one, you have to say.
And then it passed out to the player. England got the ball.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Oh, it's a tense first half.
Can someone get on the end of this?
Oh my word, it was... Oh, there were some moments in that, but it's the first time we've got to half-time, and it's 0-0. It is not going easy for them.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Perfect example of how to execute a slide tackle.
Close. Both teams have made
now out on the flank.
Big mistakes at the back and have missed opportunities at the front.
Good work from England to win back possession.
Now, she had a chance to get further forward. Oh, she's got a chance now. Can she whip a cross in? Get ahead. It's a goal! England have taken the lead in the semi-final. We've just started the second half.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end.
It looks as well like she's going to the right, but then she twists and takes it to the left. Goalkeeper just caught a little back. Still does well, still gets so close. But that was just what the England team needed.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline
so
standing
long
at 1-0.
until the whistle blows, though, and England will want a second goal, probably. They won't feel 100% confident just with that one-goal lead.
Sinclair.
Feel a lot more confident than they
Moving
did
the
before.
ball forward with purpose.
Oh, my word, though. Now it's Canada in the lead.
Here.
Going up front.
Oh, a great chance it was.
Beautiful
hold. Has it.
This is such a tense game.
Well, the conditions look pretty good for the game of the
tournament so far.
Defenders need to cover.
It may not be the big high-scoring affair, but my word!
Into the middle.
Oh, whoa!
Made sure nothing came of that.
And another shot! Another shot!
And just narrowly wide.
Just wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
So close to England being able to just take an insurmountable lead. You imagine if England get two, if England are 2-0 up, Canada will be out of it. But at this point,
substitution time it is here.
Canada are more than capable of getting a goal here, and they're making some changes potentially with that in mind. Is whatever they have in mind that this Canadian team, they are not done yet. We have got 30 minutes of game time still to
we're into the final half hour.
So much more still on the cards.
Fleming.
Canada are still controlling the middle of the pitch here.
A very good tackle.
England, though, just making themselves a nuisance. And they've done enough with... Oh, is that a foul?
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given.
That is definitely...
No card, but the referee clearly stating that's the last warning.
Let's have a little look at that.
And the substitution will occur now.
Okay, we're not going to see a repeat of that, apparently. Canada are making all kinds of changes. I don't know if England want to risk it. England might be thinking, you know, a change could rest some players. But at the same time,
short and along the
ground.
ground.
At the point where they're in the lead.
She fancies the shot. Well, able to close down the shot.
At any point, Canada can get back in this. It might be time to just make one change. Let's see what we can do. Harris coming on for Kirby. Make a little bit of a change in defence as well, just to freshen up. We've got Daly out wide on the right. Swapping for Toon. So it looks like we're gonna make all 3 changes here, guys. Okay. All 3 changes made for England.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match.
It could freshen up a lot of players for a big, big final, or it could break up the flow and England are left.
And over it comes. Goalkeeper's ball. It was always going to be that way.
A chance to get back in this. Okay, well, England at least have the ball again now.
Well, as you can see, England have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes.
Okay.
Creating lots of chances now.
Breaking through again, though.
Get another, it's going to be tough for the opposition to find a way back into this.
Needs fighting Lawrence to it. Oh, gets a headed ball through.
England looking dangerous.
Oh, my words. Oh, it's another crossbar. Oh, what a save. Oh, this game is staying so tense. Ooh. Canada certainly
who's going to get on the end of it
in this.
Insufficient guile from
they
that
are
corner.
Not letting
England
get that second goal, that breakaway goal that would surely
just 15 minutes remaining.
Finish the game.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking
opportunity. Canada get a goal, momentum is all the other way. Oh, she keeps it. Harris keeps it. Oh,
read it well.
Go.
Jordan Heitema. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count.
Oh my word. Canada nearly just broke through. Oh, it's so tense for the Lionesses right now. They are
can they be creative
constantly
from
pushing forward, yet also constantly on the back foot. And now, could this be it? Yes! That's it now. Surely that's it. In the 83rd, going into 84th minute, England's number 9 puts the ball in the back of the net.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace and transition.
Goal.
They're so quick to get out from the back, and then what a finish.
Surely that's
hit
it.
With such power and pace, the keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
It's just a straight shot. The goalkeeper just completely mistimes it. She thinks it's coming down, it goes up. And now that should be...
So 2-0 now.
That should be England's women's team in the final. The Lionesses hopefully
Jordan
now
Heitema
have booked their place in the final.
And looking towards the back post.
We say that if Canada score a goal,
let's see if it helps
we wouldn't be in for a tense couple of last minutes. But well, they do get a break.
Could do damage. Oh, and she's through here.
Ooh.
It could be up for grabs. Well, not so fast.
Oh my word!
Penalty,
and we are getting a last-minute penalty and a red card, which takes
of it all is
her.
Well, it was certainly a penalty all day
final.
Long. A sending off,
Even
I'm not quite
if
so sure.
They make it through, which does look likely. Yeah, she would not play in the final. This has definitely had twists.
Can they get one back? And a timely
it's a save. The goalkeeper makes a last-minute save. No consolation goal. No sort of last-gasp hope for Canada. It's a beautiful save. But the big news is a red card taking one of England's...
Who can they pick out? Not
one
on
of England's
the target.
key players
who knows?
out.
That might very well be that.
Well, that's a bad miss and probably ends their hopes here.
Ball is who forward.
Whistle,
England are through to the final. It has not been an easy game.
Well, they won most of the individual
what a game it was. We've had red cards, we've had penalties,
it was a really composed display in a very important game.
We've had
and they'll certainly fancy their chances in the final.
Defensive mix-ups at the back for both teams. We've had headed goals, we've had shot goals. We've had everything in this game, and that was only the semi-final. England are through to the finals. The question is now, who are they playing? Are they going up against the United States of America, or are they going up against Australia? Either one is going to be a big game. Let's have a little look at some of what we've seen in that. This headed goal. Beautiful.
And there it is! The first
it was a brace by White, but
a huge moment. Well, can they be creative from here?
This second goal that she scored, which was the one that really secured them, you know, that penalty at the end could have nullified just one had it gone in.
It's full speed ahead.
It was a great goal.
The pass could do damage. Oh, and she's through here.
Oh, that foul has taken her out of the final, which is going to give something for the England team manager and me, because I'm the one playing the game, to think about. Penalty save was also
Who can they pick out?
So much to look at. So
not on the target, and who knows?
Well, it's been a huge game. Oh my word! Well, this is an upset. Australia beat the United States. The United States would have been favourites to win the whole thing. Okay, United States are the probably, I would say, the best women's international team, well, national team, in the world, in real life and in the game, as far as I'm aware. Australia getting the upset there. So now we need to have a little look. Because Williamson, and this is the benefit, was at least Williamson was brought on. She wasn't the original. I'm gonna bring on Walsh. And Kelly. We've got ourselves a solid team, but I think Paris comes on for Stanway as well. Okay, I'm tempted to make to put Mead up front, and we're gonna keep England as a option on the bench. We're gonna save the changes, and we are going into the final, everyone. We are gonna go straight through into the final. We are not going to hold off. So please stay with us. It's time for the big game, so let's see it here. There is the trophy. We will stay with the game all the way through for the trophy lift, no matter who wins, okay? Let's see it happen. England, Australia, the finals of the Women's World Cup here on Sabre Duel Gaming via FIFA 22. It's a huge game. It is huge. Here we go. Got a little bit of a bit of training in the build up. Okay, here we are.
Well, no doubt about it, the nerves have been jangling in the last few days, but very soon the wait will be over. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box, and we're just seconds away from kickoff in what promises to be a thrilling finale.
Oh, there it is.
It's England, And they take on Australia.
Well, it's been a long journey for both these teams, Derek. It's not been easy, but these players are 90 minutes away from making history for themselves. No doubt both managers will have set out their game plans and made sure every player knows exactly what their roles are. What a game we have in store for us.
The group stage was a complete whitewash for the England team. They just completely walked it. However, since then, going into the actual quarterfinals, semi-finals, they have had tougher games. That said, they've still only conceded 1 goal in the whole tournament. So let's not overstate, let's not downplay what the England women's team have accomplished here. The Australian team are very, very strong.
The England first 11.
They beat USA.
Well, 3-5-2 is a great system if you can get control of the midfield, because your wing-backs can then play higher up the pitch, and the front two can combine as a pair, but they need to dominate that central area.
This is why it's what a field, literally opposite sides of the world. This is a huge game. We're going to give them the time to pose for the team photos. This deserves all the pomp and circumstance. Both teams deserves all the
and the starting 11 for Australia.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Yeah, indeed, here comes the final. Oh, it's a tense atmosphere. Those last few seconds before the ball kicks off, probably the tense once the game starts. It starts, but...
And the match begins.
Here we are. England want to get the ball. Look, there it is. Now they've got the ball. They need to do something with it.
They couldn't maintain possession.
Lost it very easily there. The Australian team is going to take advantage of every loose ball.
On the offensive.
Slip.
But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was.
Too. It's
Kirby.
Ball through. He needs to keep it. Can they get the early goal?
Well, good defending. Clattered out of there.
We also have Sherlock Holmes in the stream. Always good to see.
Oh, the threat is there.
Oh, and it's in! Oh, my words. England get the early goal in the finals of the Women's World Cup. Sherlock Holmes with his ice cream comments.
Well, as the replay shows,
perhaps
it
the
takes
lucky,
a deflection, and as a result,
the
keeper had
rub
very
of
little
luck
chance
the
there.
England
They
team
just got a bit of luck.
It bounces off the other player. It gets an awkward bob. Watch this. It hits the foot downward. The goalkeeper can't quite get to it. The ice cream brings the luck to England's number 8, Jordan Nobbs. Thanks for joining us, Sherlock. It's good to have you here. Please drop a like on the video for us. And
back underway.
Anyone else who comes in, I would
Let's
strongly advise go and check out Sherlock's stuff as well. Awesome guy.
Sam Kerr. Promising position, this.
Oh, the women now
intervention.
Come on, England. That ball loose.
Possession lost by England.
It's still a tight game. England.
Catley.
They've got that early goal, which is always great.
Is it going to end up being productive for them?
It's not been their best performance, and it would not be surprising.
Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save.
Through. It's a tight angle for that shot. I do fancy an ice cream now. Sherlock's throwing out there. Okay. Australia got a corner.
Playing it in. It might still be problematic.
Ooh, Okay.
Well, it looks so threatening, but the danger averted.
It's not a great kick of the ball, but oh, that's a foul.
The tackle completely
Surely
mistimed,
that's a foul.
and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Very heated final. Much more tense final than perhaps we expected, but maybe we should have expected this. You know, these are two teams wanting to really prove themselves on that world stage, get that global recognition that they both deserve.
To win it back. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic.
Ooh, okay.
Claire Polkinghorn.
Oh.
Giving the ball to the opposition that time. It's a weighted pass.
Oh my word.
Stop it going in.
Well,
what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
England look very much on top of it still, but they're not quite getting...
Rachel Daly. Space and time for the cross.
The goalkeeper
needs to clear it away.
Oh, very well done. Chips it over the top. Oh my word, what a...
Forward for the keeper.
Look at the last minute.
This looks threatening. Well, full marks for trying, but very deftly cut out. Running with the ball confidently.
Yes.
And a good-looking ball.
Through. It's a great... what an assist. What a goal. And England 2-0 up in the first half. This is looking more like the ferocious England team that was tearing it apart in the group stage. They may have had a lot of trouble in the quarter-final.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
The arena that makes the Whitecaps famous. This goal has put England 2-0 up.
Well, a second goal for them here.
Heading towards... They have one hand. Right now they have one hand on the Women's World Cup
a real opening
trophy.
Now. In it goes.
They now have one hand and two extra fingers. England are tearing Australia apart. Absolutely ferocious. Ferocious play. Wow.
So underway again, and England really beginning to run away with this now. The scoreline threatening to get ugly here.
This could become an embarrassing one for Australia at this point. It's one thing in the group stages to...
Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle.
Like
throw in here.
Were, but to make it to the final...
Well, no surprise there. England have enjoyed most of the possession and have used it
well. Wait a minute. They could be in here.
It's happening again, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Such a complete performance.
It's becoming a decimation now. After such a tight and tense semi-final, we are not going to get that here in the final. What we are going to get is the Lionesses. We are going to get
here's the goal
England
again, and it's all about the build-up. There was some great one-touch passes. They moved the ball quickly, and the finish in the end was fairly simple. What a great team effort that was.
Of the international football ladder.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes.
I'm not being funny. If Australia don't score... I was going to say if Australia don't score...
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
It's, you know, that could be the only thing that keeps them with a chance of not even of getting back in and winning the game, but just of preserving any dignity. But they do have more than a mountain to climb.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match.
A very demoralising half-time talk for that lady, for the entire Australian team. Meanwhile, the England ladies
the threat is there.
Feel on top of the world. What they can't do, they cannot take this for granted. They can't let things fall apart at this point. Seeing one change with a more defensive midfielder coming on. Perhaps a bit of a swap formation. Just get that defensive mindset in there in a bit. And I think that makes sense, you know, that they can still attack.
So off and running again here on the back of a dizzying first half performance by England. Can they produce more of the same in this half?
Don't get a sniff of goal, really. And they could push for goals, but this...
And unable to keep possession. Sam Kerr. Ellie Carpenter.
Ball a bit more now.
Chance to finish.
Oh,
magnificent reaction.
That was close. I mean, I don't think that would have caused a great deal of stress for the Lionesses, for England. But
getting right on top of their opponents and winning
A
it back.
little bit of hope for Australia.
Tremendous ball played through. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant
save. Having a little bit
gone
of the
over the touchline for what will be a throw-in.
They've had 2 shots on goal there.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. It's a fantastic stop from the keeper, you have to say.
A little bit.
And teammates to play it to.
Oh my! Oh! I thought we were going to have a goal there for Australia.
Shot blocked, but still alive.
Keep blocking. They have got one back.
Fabulous goal.
Well then. I think it would be beyond optimistic to say that Australia are back in this. However, we do have a game on our hands here. And Australia, that wasn't their first attempt. I mean,
goals in plentiful supply.
They had a good few chances to score there. Could be that little change to a more defensive lineup has backfired.
This looks promising. Well, no problems defensively.
As it stands, I mean, you could say, I don't know, maybe we'll see as the half progresses, but Australia will have a little bit of belief and life in them now.
On to Kerr. Space and time for the cross. Really getting stuck in.
Good at
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack?
Blue ball.
Big
chance.
To
Kirby.
Surely.
Oh, my word.
Defending to put a stop to the chance.
It is not job done yet, and England are suddenly not playing their best football. They need
Caitlin Ford
to get
can
a
they
grip
create
of
something?
This game. Maybe they need a goal to...
Well, really
Australia nearly got another
one. Diving stop.
This is suddenly... It feels like England certainly have it.
They decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
But they're the ones having to keep tight hold now. Australia are wanting to go out, maybe go down.
Delivering
fighting.
Still not clear.
You know, that will certainly...
And I think the threat has been averted.
Will certainly be something they're capable of.
Well, this could pose problems for the defenders.
Bad first half.
Big opportunity.
Pass it out.
Surely.
Oh,
really
it's
sound
saved.
goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be
England
a goal, didn't
wanting
it?
to come back and get back
is.
into this.
So the corner played into the box. struggling to get it away.
A hold of the
Clean
lead
challenge
and end the game that way. They want to go down on top. They want to go down and out and win this tournament.
On to forward.
On fire.
And they need to get tighter here.
Oof.
And danger still.
Oh,
Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal, mind you.
England may be making some more changes. I don't know whether that's what's needed. They're going to bring on England for Kirby. And Kelly for Daly. We've got some changes.
It's a brilliant save.
There has been plenty of limbering up from
hopefully
substitutes.
Enough to just
and now both sides will make personnel switches.
England, this is an interesting one because England, they've pretty much got the game won here. They really
it comes.
But Australia are fighting as if they only need one to win. That's
really good reading of the game to win possession back.
Oh.
And the counter-attack is on.
But it
Options
looks
available.
Dangerous now. And
will they profit from this situation?
Goal to absolutely deflate Australia.
Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it?
With a
what a
hell
stop
of a
that
save.
is.
Let's check this out again. Look at that great header. Just gets a foot to it. Clears it out. That would have been a goal.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
It has been a tense, exciting second half. Not what we expected, quite frankly, because when England go in 4-0 up,
and there's the delivery.
A little bit of
no danger now.
An easy
Can they get in behind them?
But it has not been that way. And somehow we've
seen
eyes
for goal.
Oh,
well, the shot more than decent.
We've
it had
seen
power,
almost
just
as
couldn't
exciting
find the
a second
target.
half with one goal as we did in the first half with 4. 3 minutes left. England have got this one. They won't want to go out conceding any more goals.
Ivy Loic. And good use of advantage. The ref. Will it be?
Oh,
well, she was up
save.
to the task.
And that might be the last touch. Hopefully for the England goalkeeper.
Played over.
Maybe not now.
Lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball.
He's holding.
And there goes the
and
final
that's
whistle.
It.
The cup issue
England
is settled.
Have gone and done it.
A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
England have won.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall,
and let's
the right
hope
team won today.
This is a positive omen.
Yeah, you can see what it means to
real
this
life
tight-knit
in
team.
the Euros.
Real solidarity.
Tonight and this weekend, hopefully. Celebrations.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you play it in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
Trophy, to get the accolades.
Yes, a special moment in the career of any footballer.
They put on a hell of a game.
And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Here we go. It's done. Finally.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
To England.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment.
Been a hell of a performance over this. 3 screens.
Full marks to the entire team. And now they get the chance to exhale and enjoy.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans. They've really got behind their team. They've played a big part in this win. Just look at those faces in the crowd. Great stuff.
Really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time.
But it is fireworks. It is celebrations, it is medals,
and now
it is
the
trophies,
players get to relax a bit and
photos,
enjoy having the pictures taken.
Galore.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
Very enjoyable stream for me to do. Little trio of streams. Thank you for everyone who has joined me through these. I know this one has come a little bit later on in the day when there's less people around. But I know in some of the earlier streams we had a fair few other people joining in.
Running with the ball confidently.
So it is much appreciated.
And a good-looking ball. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
It is a job done for this team. Let's see if we can check the stats. Let's have a look at the stats of the whole one. And there it is, confirmation. The final image you need to see, the winners of the Women's International Cup, technically. I suppose it wasn't the World Cup, it was the International Cup. England. Let's have a little look at the top scorers. So the Golden Boot goes to White for England with 12 goals, more than double of second places press from the United States. Despite playing only one game more. Actually 2 games. Apparently Press didn't play in a couple of games. Kirby for England then comes in third. All the way down to Nobbs was also in 14th with second. Number of the assists. Top place goes to Kirby, also for England. Then Australia's Ford, but then White, Daly, Mead. You've got bronze for England. You've got Paris for England, all in the top 15. And clean sheets. And this is where England slipped. Partly because they swapped and rotated their goalkeepers around. Australia kept 2 with Williams. England also kept, England kept 3 clean sheets with 3 different goalkeepers. One of them could have been the Golden Glove winner. I don't think any of them will be too devastated on that. They all got a game. They all get a medal. They'll all be happy with that. Yellow cards. Only Maya from Mexico got 2. 2 England players got 1 apiece, but everyone else got 1 apiece. Red cards. We got 1 for England, Williamson, which cost her a place in the final, unfortunately. And no one got more than 1. So, yeah. And that takes us in. That's out. There's not much else to really say. We know the winners. We know the top scorers. We've looked at all the stats. It has been a hell of a ride. Let's hope that the real-life Lionesses, the real ladies of England's football team, will be able to match our success here. For anyone who watches them tonight, if you want to chat around the football, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram. My messages are open. So if there's anyone out there who's watching the women's football game tonight for England, whether you support England or Sweden or, whatever team, feel free to drop me a message if you want to talk about it. If anyone's got any ideas for other streams and games you'd like me to do on FIFA 22, I will do others. Let me know. Just drop a comment below. Do please drop a like on this if you listen to it. It is really appreciated. Likes and views are the lifeblood. Comments are also awesome. But yeah, anything we can do to help grow the channel. Obviously, if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing that. Only if you want to. You know, you don't have to. But it would really be appreciated. I not long ago hit 100 subscribers. My next sort of big target would be 150, maybe 200. We'll see. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's watched. Thank you to everyone who's commented. Tony Jove and Sherlock today, both getting in the action. I know it's an awkward time of start of this one today, so but on the other streams we had a lot more people, and I really appreciated all the views and all the interaction. Thank you very much. Also, just a heads up, I did yesterday post a Super Mario Brothers top 10 video, and there was a massive mess up with the audio at the end. Big mess up. And unfortunately, there was no way I could sort of salvage it. So I've saved the video, and I'm having to re-record the sound from scratch. So I have posted a Double Dragon retro review to tide you over. I have also got coming up a review of the original Mortal Kombat movie. That'll be coming up too. And that Mario video will get posted. I'll just have to redo the audio for it. So yeah, speak to you all again soon. Thank you for joining me, and have a fantastic day. Look after yourselves. Take care.